Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel, and guess what I got you for you today? $5,000. What? $5,000?
Hey, look, how you gonna get me $5,000? I haven't seen $5,000. I don't even know where it is.
Well, I can tell you where it is. It's right here. If you do this, what these pieces of paper say, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get $5,000. Well, sign me up, I say. So, for all you people out there, all you wonderful Canadians, you want to get a $5,000 grant? No way. Let's look at the board. What does the board say? The board says, get your $5,000 plus another $600? Oh, that's just crazy. What is it? You gone bonkers? Nope. I'm here to tell you, our federal government's done something wonderful. And for some odd reason, where I live, nobody thinks that. And I don't care, because I want you to get your $5,000. I don't care what your political standing is or anything like that. If the government wants to give you a $5,000 grant, sign up for the $5,000 grant. Now, what are you talking about, Randy? Well, this is under the solar section. So this is, get your solar panels. First off, I have a 7.32 kilowatt hour system on my roof. Okay? I paid for it. Currently, right now, where I live, the sunniest city in Canada, I can get a $5,000 credit. And you think, no, you're lying. Well, guess what? It's not just like fill out a form and get a $5,000. That's not happening. What is it called? It's called the Canada Greener Home Grant. Greener Home Grant. What's a Greener Home Grant? Well, this is what it is. I'm going to give you the gist, and then you can click on the links and think about it. If you're thinking about putting solar on your house, like I did, it took me quite a few years to figure it out. It took me quite a few years before I got it done. But my electricity bill came in the other day, and it was 17.2 cents a kilowatt hour. What? I live in Alberta. I haven't seen 17.2 cents a kilowatt hour since 2007. That's right, little context, people. Anyone in Alberta seeing this is going to be whining and complaining about their electricity bills or their heating bills, or it was minus 40 a couple of weeks ago, so woo! So, what does this mean? Well, we have a federal grant. Until all the money's gone, you can get a $5,000 grant. But there's something you got to do first. Well, what do I have to do first? Give them a DNA sample? No. One, you have to be a homeowner. This is only for your primary residence. Okay? It can be a townhouse. It can be a half duplex. It can be a single family home. As long as you own it. How does that happen? Well, you give me a call and I'll sell you one. But that's not what this video is about. 2, you have to get an Energuide inspection. What in the world is that? An Energuide inspection? An Energuide evaluation? How much does that cost? Well, it varies. But, so you're going to be out of pocket here, people. And I'm sorry to say, I'm very happy about this. You should be out of pocket. If you're going to get $5,000 for free from the federal government, you should put some skin in the game. And you got to spend $600 to get an Energuide evaluation. It's about $600. It varies province to province, but it's about $600. Save the receipt. They'll reimburse you if you spend the money. So you get the Energuide thing, and then you actually do a solar system, a 7 kilowatt hour solar system, which is about $16,000, $16,000 total. You're going to have the cash for this, or have to do some financing, because the wonderful NMAX financing that existed is gone. Doesn't exist anymore. There's a new program coming in, maybe for City of Calgary residents. That's fantastic, through a local improvement levy. So it just comes on your tax bill, and would go with the house, and very cheap. Those are very cheap. Very cheap way to borrow money is LI. So that might be coming up, but if that does, I'll make another video. So $600 out of your pocket. Got to commit. Energuide comes in, do their thing. They tell you where you can make improvements, how you can apply for the grant, and thank you very much. Then you call my friends down at Greenlight Power, and you say, Randy said to give you a call because I want to put solar on my roof. And they'll do up the estimate, and they'll send it to you. And then you give them your credit card or e-transfer, or however you want to do it, and order your system. Okay? Simple as that. You've got to pay for this. You have to get the receipts. So, what are you talking about? Receipts. You mean I have to have receipts? You have to have more than receipts. You have to document this happening. So you get your Energuide report with the receipt. Photos before, photos after. The estimate quote, the completed quote, the NMAX, I signed it up to NMAX and I'm selling them electricity and getting electricity. There's a form for that that comes through also. NMAX gives you a connection notice. You have to have all of this documentation. Then you submit all the documentation to the government. And then they send you $5,000 because you put in 5 kilowatt hours or more. If you only do 4 kilowatt hours, you only get 4. If you do 3, you only get 3. It's $1,000 per kilowatt hour. And I don't think anyone's going to do under 5. You know, maybe, but I highly doubt it. And you get your $5,000 grant. And your Energuide inspection, you can get $600. So if that costs $625, they'll give you $600 back. So you can get your inspection costs back. But if you do your inspection costs, you get your quote for your solar panels and quote for everything else, and you go, I'm not doing it. Well, you're out the money. And as it should be, you changed your mind. And why should the government pay for something when you don't want to do it? But this is the sunniest city in Canada, and everyone should have solar on the roofs. Just firm believer of it. Save yourselves money. So that's how it works. We have the Canada Greener Homes Grant Initiative, or I just like to call the Canada Greener Homes. Put your solar panels on and get your $5,000. The average cost for the average house is about $16,000. That brings it down to $11,000. Wow. You do the math on the $11,000, that's pretty good. But please, I want to stress with this. Yeah, I got the January solar 2021-22. Didn't save any money. Not at all. I got the February solar coming up. Just waiting for the bill. And I can tell you if we saved any money there. Trust me, solar does not save you the money it thinks you're going to save. A lot of people talk about how it's a 5, 6, 7 year payback. That doesn't exist in Canada, because for 6 months of the year, I'm going to be honest with you, it's snowing. And where I live, it can snow every month of the year. Yeah, that's right. We had snow in July once, and we've had snow in August once. I've been here for that. The August snowstorm happened on the 30th of August, so kind of cheating a little bit there. It's really September. But this storm rolled in, blanketed our city, and a whole foot of snow, and it was minus 15 Celsius. Well, there's your, whew. And I got my plants growing behind me here. And, well, I didn't do them any good. I had to get everything in. Minus 15, are you kidding me? Now, get your $5,000. Thank you for tuning in. Because this isn't going to last forever. And most people, the smart people, are already signing up for this. They are way ahead of the game, and they are going to do it. And that's just the way it is. Have yourself a great week, and we look to see you in the future.